Senpai, that's my Coke.
It's fine. I don't mind us indirectly kissing.
It's not fine. It's gonna taste funny.
Senpai, this movie is scary.
You're the one who chose horror. My name is Sasaki Hiromu. I'm an office worker that believes in doing the bare minimum.
Sasaki-kun, didn't you skive off another meeting?
No. You see, I got a sudden pang of stomachache. Can't tell her because it's pointless.
Can't believe you can lie so brazenly. You better get your act together. It's about time you showed a little more enthusiasm for your work. You're past 30, right? You're at the age to become mid-level management. What do you think your juniors are going to think?
Yes, I apologize.
I just don't understand why you won't work hard even though you have the ability to do so.
My monster boss, Reiko Yashima, keeps reprimanding me with a long face. If I were a masochist, I'd love it, but I don't really have such sensibilities. If only she weren't so angry all the time, she'd be as pretty as a celebrity. So, why don't I work hard, I hear you ask? The answer is because it's completely pointless to do so. I'm afraid I have important matters to attend to. Excuse me.
I haven't finished talking to you.
I've mostly finished what I had to do. I might just spend the afternoon surfing the internet.
Senpai, how's it going?
Good, thanks. You're,
I'm Hanazawa.
That's it. I remember. That's Hanazawa-san, who recently joined the company as our new receptionist. Her given name is, no idea. Won't be using it anyway.
Would you like to go for drinks tonight?
Oh, with me?
Yes, just the two of us.
This makes no sense. Why would someone go for a 30-something, no-prospects loser like me? Am I getting scammed? No, can't be. Not in her own company. Aren't there other guys you'd rather invite? Why me?
You're the one I want to go out for drinks with. I remember you really like yuba, right? I recently found a delicious yuba place, so let me treat you to it.
Seriously? Oh, let's definitely go then. I'm gonna finish work at light speed.
I'm looking forward to it.
A free meal is music to the ears of a lazy office worker. Moreover, if it's something that I like, there's no way I'm gonna miss it. Many people would say it's embarrassing to let a girl younger than you pay for your meal. Not me. I don't give a damn about such societal expectations. I have no idea why Hanazawa-san invited me out, but I'm for sure going to enjoy my yuba. I'm gonna finish my work in no time. This is so good.
I'm so glad you like it.
By the way, how do you know I like yuba? I've never had yuba with my colleagues before.
Oh, that was just, intuition.
Wow, that's some intuition. Yuba's pretty hard to guess.
I lied.
Huh? Suddenly, her tone of voice seemed to shift. Is she about to tell me something important?
Is that you, Sasaki-kun?
Yashima-san!
What a coincidence! Why, of all people, did you turn up? What did you say? You heard me! I know you give him a hard time. That's more than what I first heard. And how exactly do I give Sasaki-kun a hard time? I just tell him what he has to hear. That's what all people who abuse their power say. If you think this is an abuse of power, your previous workplace must have been pretty soft and lenient. Maybe you shouldn't have changed jobs. What did you say? I think I'll join you two. Why are you sitting next to Senpai? Don't worry, I'll pay for what I eat. That's not the problem. Well, would it help if I paid for everyone? Like I said, that's not the problem.
Why are these two in full-on battle mode? And Hanazawa-san is far more strong-minded than I was expecting. After that, we had an awkward dinner. As the two got more and more drunk, they started to debate work practices. No, actually, they were just arguing over...
Senpai, Senpai, will you please take me out on a date sometime? What are you talking about? Obviously, I'm first. Sasaki-kun doesn't want to go on some kiddie date. Better than going on a date with some granny. Did you just call me a granny? You have no idea what you just said. I just did what you do. Speak the truth.
Not sure what my position here is.
What are you thinking?
Huh? First thing in the morning, some people are arguing at my desk. Please fight somewhere else. Huh? That looks like...
Why would you buy tickets to the same movie? Obviously, it's to invite Senpai on a date. What about you? I bought it to improve working relationships with my colleagues. Well, why does it have to be a movie? By watching the same movie, we'll create a more coercive team. Sounds like something I read in a journal. I think it was about how to get a man. Even if it was, there's no reason why the same practice can't be applied to work relationships. In what way? Fine, I'll just be honest, shall I? I genuinely want to go out with Sasaki-kun, so you better back off. No way! Senpai, remember we talked about going on a date at the restaurant the other day? I got us tickets. Let's go and see it today.
Oh, okay.
Sasaki-kun, I think you understand, right?
That sounds more like a threat than an invitation.
Senpai? Sasaki-kun?
Somebody please help me. I looked at my colleagues for help, but no one wanted to help my lazy ass. If anything, they're just glaring at me with envy and anger. All I've done is manage to become even more despised. Senpai, that's my Coke.
It's fine. I don't mind if we're indirectly kissing.
Well, I do. It's gonna make it taste funny.
Senpai, this movie is scary.
You're the one that picked horror. Why is she also sticking to me? You guys are far scarier than the movie. Watching a movie like this was a first. I had no idea what was going on in the movie, and before I knew it, it was over. After that, both Yashima-san and Hanazawa-san were like two wild males fighting over a female. Please, don't fight over me. Or so I joke to myself, but I understand what's going on here. I guess they're into me. If it's a misunderstanding, please bury it deep in the mountains. It's not as if I haven't had my fair share of women or don't know how to play around a bit, but still, no idea what's going on here. And then, one day... time to go home. Oh dear.
What's wrong?
There's something wrong with the server.
Okay, I'll have a look at it straight away.
Huh? Looks like something's wrong with the system and we're receiving lots of complaints from customers. I am more knowledgeable than the average guy, but do I really have the energy to help? But Yashima-san did buy me tickets and drinks for the movie. And did she buy me a bento the other day? Yashima-san takes her work very seriously. She's gonna be at work all night trying to fix this problem. It doesn't feel nice just to be taking from her all the time. Yashima-san, I know how to fix this problem.
Huh?
Looks like someone's gonna have to take me out for dinner. I thought I was helping to return the favor. I switched on the computer and reflected on what I'd said. I told everyone in the office that I'd handle everything, and everyone slowly made their way out of the office. Like the good old days. I guess most people would be annoyed by this, but I can concentrate better on my own. I convinced Yashima-san to go home too. I prefer working alone. I got into the zone and worked my brain and fingers at full speed. So that's what an honest day of work feels like.
Senpai, did you manage to fix it?
Why are you here?
I was waiting for you, of course.
Waiting for me?
Yep, I was right all along ever since that time.
That time?
I thought you wouldn't remember. Have you heard of Tsugumi Hanazawa?
Tsugumi Hanazawa? That Gyaru office girl? There's no way I would have guessed.
Yeah, I've changed my look a bit. I'm really sorry about that time.
Huh?
All I cared about was fitting in. So despite knowing that you were suffering, all I could do was watch you from afar.
In my previous job, I used to be ridiculously hardworking and enthusiastic. Every year I'd get promoted and kept getting positions with more and more responsibilities. Everything was working out for me, but I was probably making a lot of enemies too. One of my colleagues who was popular in the firm took credit for my work and blamed me for a mistake I didn't make. No matter how many times I argued my case, I was dismissed. I lost all faith in society.
I used to admire you in secret, and yet wasn't able to do anything when you needed someone.
It's not something you need to apologize for.
But...
Sounds like you still feel bad about it. Look, I've kept you at work today and you paid for my meal the other day. I think that means we're even. So none of this trying to make up for the past nonsense. From now on, we're equals.
Okay.
The past doesn't bother me anymore. I think my current working style of valuing productivity is actually better.
Is that what you truly think?
Yes. That's not to say I don't see the value of going out of my way to help someone sometimes.
So it just depends?
Something like that. Plus, now that I know that someone was aware of what I was going through, makes me realize that none of that really matters anymore. But thanks for looking out for me all this time.
I'm also feeling more motivated right now. I liked you then and I like you now.
You're a bit close.
I thought you said we were equals.
I don't think this is what I meant by that. A lot has happened, but today I think I've managed to reconcile with my past self. An Avatin workplace disaster. I was summoned by Yashima-san and invited to go out to the restaurant district.
You can eat and drink as much as you want today.
Is this my reward for yesterday?
Yes, got a problem with that?
It's just unexpected. I mean, I said that thing yesterday as a joke.
Well, I'm always serious. So whatever joke you joke about, you better mean it. I'm waiting for the joke of how you'd like me to prepare miso soup for you every day.
Okay. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to think twice before joking with you.
Sasaki-kun, I'm really sorry.
Excuse me?
I understand that you're working with a lot of worries and problems of your own, and all I did was reprimand you without giving much thought to those things.
Worries? Problems?
I'm sorry. I overheard you talking to Hanazawa-san.
Oh, haha. I'm not really bothered by it. I didn't know you also stayed at work waiting for me.
Yes, I waited.
Huh?
That girl summoned her courage and faced your past head-on. She even got to hug you. I can't lose to her.
Uncharacteristically for Yashima-san, she was speaking hesitantly. I'm still not really sure what she's trying to say, but somehow I feel like it has something to do with me. Thank you for dinner.
Wait!
Yashima-san?
I'm not going to keep postponing this another 5 minutes, or until we get to the traffic lights.
What are you talking about?
I act all important, but in reality, I'm just a ball of insecurities. This is precisely why I'm still single.
I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but I think that also has consequences for me.
I was jealous of you because you're much more precise than I am. I told you off out of frustration. What a terrible boss I am.
Yashima-san.
Every time I got emotional, I regretted it. Eventually, I realized something. One way or another, I'm thinking about you every day.
If you're getting angry every day, I guess that's to be expected.
No, that's not it. The reason I was in such a bad mood was because I wasn't being honest with myself, and because you seemed so uninterested in me.
What?
The thing is, I think I...
Huh?
Are you okay? Yes, I'm sorry. You!
Hanazawa-san?
You're here too? What's going on? That's what I should be saying. Were you following us? Just as I was about to profess my love. No, why would I do that? That's lame.
And here we go again.
It's just impossible to chalk this up to chance. You were the one that crashed our dinner. That was, a coincidence. There's no way that was a coincidence. How childish. And who was the one that had to be carried home that night after drinking too much? Thank you very much for that.
She's pretty honest. Looks like we can look forward to a lot more office drama from here on, too.
Hello! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. See you all next time. Bye-bye!